In what was announced as a requested match from Eddie Kingston, aka the guy who wants to prove he is the Mad King by performing suicidal acts of complex matches against his three most bitter enemies. Mostly because Pentagon Jr. is dealing with visa issues and the Busted Pack is back in the UK, as far as I'm aware. Against Jon Moxley, Rey Fenix, and the murderous Mohawk, Lance Archer, with Jake the Snake Roberts serving as manager. And Eddie Kingston would team his family up with Butcher and the Blade with the bunny on the side. Because, we needed her out there. She is very vital to this story match. So yeah, we get this big epic main event with the 6-man tag team match, which I was questioning why this was the 6-man tag team match, because shouldn't the tag team titles be the one that ends the show? Like, that's just my 2 cents. But yeah, this is just my 2 cents. Anyways, yeah, Rey Fenix, yeah, it's just so insane that guy is so talented. I am already considering launching a private worldwide investigation into looking into the idea that Rey Fenix, Will Ospreay, Pac, and Pentagon Jr., along with several other high flyers who bend their bodies in the most absurd ways, secretly got their bodies rearranged by a surgeon who had figured out the way to turn human bodies into rubber. That's the only logical explanation I can go with. And Jon Moxley, he cuts this big, massive promo against Eddie Kingston, and goes in and cuts a promo on KENTA, and cuts a promo on Kenny Omega. Basically, one ranging from he's going to go ahead and prepare to break someone's neck, aka KENTA's. He's still targeting Kenny Omega. And when he came about talking about Eddie Kingston, who had responded earlier in the night, say he's got to take out Jon Moxley, because in Eddie Kingston's worldview, he's a sellout who went corporate, only to come back to grace us with his presence. But Jon Moxley kind of makes it clear he wants his friend back. Okay, sure, he's not really going to be emotionally crying about it. That I would screw that up. But he clearly says he wants his friend back after all this time. Like, they've been buddies for years, and to see their friendship be destroyed because Vince is a bastard at times. Yeah, you kind of understand Jon wanted to reconnect with Eddie Kingston despite all the bitterness that's grown between them. And you kind of want to root for Jon on that front, but you also kind of understand why Eddie Kingston's so mad. And now with his family, because he has to be the Mad King Mafia, he goes to war with Rey Fenix, Lance Archer, and Jon Moxley, the most deadly combustible elements to ever grace our presence. And yeah, they go right ahead and destroy each other. They're right. Everyone goes after everyone. Eddie and Jon leading the Redtress, all 6 men crazed insanity, going outside the ring. Butcher attacking Jon with a whip to the barricade. It's just pure pandemonium. It's hell on earth, essentially. You got Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston going at it, trying to tear each other apart. You got Rey Fenix going ahead and proving he's unnatural and most likely he's made out of rubber. And you got Lance Archer start being like The Undertaker when he was younger, when he was in his early stage of his wrestling career in WWE. Because that's every time I look at Lance Archer, I'm looking like, that looks like what Undertaker was probably like when he was younger, when he could do more of these insane stuff, except he just flips. Whereas Taker is more traditional. Yeah, I'm still baffled. Like Lance Archer takes the Undertaker's old school wrestling move where he goes on top of the ropes, but instead of just doing the classic clothesline to the back of the head, he goes ahead and does a moonsault. Yeah, that's the thing that he somehow managed to do. Meanwhile, Rey Fenix continues to prove he's rubber. Like, I am scared if you put Kota Ibushi, Rey Fenix, Ospreay, and and Pac together. I'm pretty sure they would bounce all over the place. They used to break everything except themselves. Though Kota would probably somehow break his neck and then somehow get up, lop his fix his hair, and I'm like, I'm good. Because I'm still battling how he survived those stuff, especially with Ospreay. Goes ahead, breaks his neck, it looks like it snaps. Nope, I can go for another 20 minutes. And of course, Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley go at it, and they're pretty damn awesome in their insanity. And it looks like he's gonna end Eddie Kingston the way he did their first encounter with a chokehold submission move, and then Butcher and Blaze stop it from happening. Ain't much to Jon Moxley's anger. Call back. And Rey Fenix just proves to everyone he is a goat because he does his back apron dive through diamond cutter. And oh man, imagine if Rey Mysterio was in his prime and he fought against Rey Fenix. If Rey Mysterio was 100% in his prime, I'm pretty sure the roof would probably explode trying to contain the rubberness. And yeah, so Archer screams for Rey to come to the apron, and he chokeslams Rey onto Butcher and Blade. Archer runs to the apron and does a cannonball. Archer sends Butcher into a broken table because we have to bring in the poor announced table. In the ring, John and Eddie go at it, landing a chop on each other, and he begs for a back fist, and he gives him one clothesline, and only to get a paradigm shift and cover 1, 2, and 3. It's over, and it's just chaos and fun. However, that's not the end. John is about to celebrate when the Good Brothers attack from behind. They beat him down, and then Kenny Omega comes out ordering to cut his music. He says, and he's basically like, John, I tried to give you a chance. You threatened to go ahead. You don't look so tough, do you? You don't look so tough. So you're saying you're going to break my neck? You're going to break Kenta's neck? You're going to try, do I have to do it? Do I have to put you down? Do I have to end it? And then he reveals that John has a rematch clause in his contract. This is the thing that annoyed me. So the win and loss system is annoying that they're ignoring it to an extent. But at the same time, it's like, do you think if they established it, Kenny Omega could have made a joke saying, rematch clauses. Oh, no. In here, in this world, it doesn't work here. Guess you want to bring some of that toxic backstage environment politics from up north. Like, that would have fixed some things. I'm just wondering why he has a rematch clause. So, yeah. So John gets to have his rematch, and he can have it on Revolution. But as part of Omega's evil plan, he gets to name the match. And vows that if he has to put Jon Moxley to the ground once and for all, finish him off, put him to an end. I initially thought if Kenny Omega wins, Jon Moxley can never challenge him again so long as he holds the belt. No. They decide to say, no. We got to go deeper than that. We got to go ahead and make our little Avenue Lights Out match look like a playground game. No. We're going to have an exploding barbed wire death match. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Kenny Omega specifically said exploding barbed wire death match. Not a lights out match, death match. Normally, the more mainstream wrestling promotions wouldn't really say death match, especially on American shores. Like, when you think of death matches after what happened in the debacle that was the lights out match and how they, got fined by the Maryland State Commission. Yeah, that was a sad day for them because I was like, oh, damn, did you even watch Ring of Honor back in its heyday? Or did you even watch CZW? You would be more pissed watching that than this match. And that involved glass. In fact, watch half of Jon Moxley's independent days. My God, I'm amazed he's still alive and can still go at it into a 5-star clinic. But yeah. Moxley then, right before Kenny Omega can go ahead and gloat, say, I will end you, and I will end your career in the most explosively death-defying way possible. He gets hit by the head. The Good Brothers beat him down and hold him down again, and Omega lands a V trigger, then a second V trigger. Omega grabs the mic, and he tells Don Callis to show John the bell, saying John will never get this ever, and it's the only going to get worse. And then he orders, "Hit my music," and he ends the show posing with a red bloody dot on his forehead, like he just got off, like he's trying to impersonate the deathmatch machine guy. What's his name again? I keep forgetting. The legendary deathmatch guy, master of death matches. So I get the feeling he's going to probably factor this as being a teacher, so to speak. Like, I need a teacher. Probably Kenny Omega. I'm like, John's pretty much covered. Like, just watch the CCW matches and you'll understand why. Like, he had chainsaws. He had drills shoved into his forehead. It's honestly amazing that he still doesn't show scars as much as he probably should have. And it's a miracle he's not dead yet. So, yeah. And, yeah. It just went ballistic, and now we get this exploding barbed wire deathmatch set, and I was like, okay, so I might as well go get Terry Funk and Mick Foley. Like, okay, if they don't, as so much as even try to say, hey, Mick, Terry, I know you're all dealing with other stuff. Like, Mick, you got COVID in it, and Terry, you're having issues. But if we are able to feel better by this point, could you come do commentary with us? Because, we want your input on, what's it like to be you guys? Because this is literally what's going to happen. Like, we're really going to use C4 explosives probably at this point. So yeah, they're gonna have the most bloody, violent match to happen in AEW yet now. Oh, just hearing the name alone, you already know it's gonna be surpassing the lights out match between Omega and Moxley, and it even surpass. And so get that. So yeah, it's gonna be ballistic. Oh god. And the fact they have not even made it a lights out match yet in wrestling, they haven't had a lights out match since Full Gear 2019. I think that's a testament to how far they're holding back on the whole non-sanctioned matches. So, yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing I am hoping for. I'm actually kind of hoping between now and Revolution that Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley team up in a 2-on-3 handicap match against Omega and the Good Brothers, and just have a fun 10-minute matchup, like how Mick Foley and The Rock had their match against Evolution at WrestleMania 20. Like, it's just more like them having fun and reconnecting after all this time. It would just be a fun match. I'm hoping for that. But yeah, chaotic killer match, and now we got a killer ending with a killer match set for Revolution that will probably end with someone's blood smeared everywhere. The only tragedy in this is that this is not in front of a full crowd. Damn you, coronavirus! So get ready for that, everybody. I'm looking forward to that match. They're basically, Tony Khan just said, okay, how violent do you want your final match to be against each other? Yes. Okay, so should I expect another state commission to fine us? Potentially. Okay, how much? Yes. What did I do? So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a wild time heading into Revolution now more than ever. So you got all these big factors going on. You got a women's tournament going on. You got the Young Bucks and seeing if they can make it to Revolution with the titles in hand. The Good Brothers probably screwing over the Young Bucks. You got Sammy Guevara lurking in the shadows. And now you also have to account that Eddie Kingston might try something. You might have Jon Moxley, KENTA going at it soon later this month. It's going to be a wild ride. I'm loving this crossover event. Let's just say that. There's multi-crossover, inter-promotional crossover stuff going on. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So this was Neo Reality Entertainment presenting the WrestleVerse, featuring the family of Eddie Kingston, the Butcher and the Blade, with the Bunny taking on Jon Moxley, Rey Fenix, and the murderous Mohawk Death Machine, Lance Archer with Jake the Snake Roberts. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my content in the description below. Don't forget to search it up in the tab. Support the channels and support all the brands I'm doing. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you all next time. Peace and take care. Wild Dynamite.